Now, if you already know how to make an event and you know where to look for different things, um, our next step is to look at how we can create a new calendar. Now we have one calendar that is my name, or your name, obviously, is your default calendar. And you click on Add a Calendar, and you click Subject. You can title it whatever you want, whatever subject or personal calendar you want to hold. And you'll see it creates here in the left sidebar. Now it's given a color. Now this color will show up into the event or appointment viewing area here. Now I click on it, right click on the calendar, and I'm going to create an event. Notice that there's calendar view now, and I can choose the calendar I want this under. So give it a title. Once the title is given to it, you'll notice the event is created, and that event is a different color than the other event. Now, if you can increase the time, you can decrease it by just clicking and dragging the bottom side. Now you can turn off the other calendar by just clicking on it on the left-hand side. It'll appear and disappear as you click on it. And you can do the same thing with the calendars that have been shared with you. So you can choose which calendars you want to look at what times, basically. So I want to put them all up here. Now, let's say you want to add some details to these calendars. Well, you can click on the event, and you'll see that you can adjust the times and the dates, and you can click all day, make it a day viewing, as you'll see here. If I hit save and go to calendar, you'll see that it appears in the all day portion of your calendar. So I'm going to click that. Where's your event going to be held? If you want to put that in there, you can. You can choose the calendar again, assign the calendar that you want, give a description. You can even add an attachment through Google Docs. If you're familiar with Google Docs, you can sort of integrate those into your calendar. And you can choose the color of your specific calendar. In this case, the event's going to be purple because that's the calendar's color. You can even remind yourself. You can set reminders minutes, hours, days, weeks ahead. You can email, you can do other things, I think text message as well. You can present it to other people if you want, or make it private, and then you can tell them whether you're busy or available. Now, come up here at the top, and you can take this event that's in your science subject here, as it is in here, and you can duplicate it into another calendar. So if I click on it, go to more actions, I can copy to another calendar, and you'll see that now it's under my name's calendar. Now the original one's still there, as you'll see, the purple and the blue at the same time. Let's go ahead and move that, and you can see that now I have the same information for two different calendars for two different events. This would be quite helpful if you have two sections of the same subject for calendar purposes, scheduling as well. Then you can see more actions. You can duplicate the event within its own calendar, just copying it into its own calendar. And you can obviously change the date from this viewpoint. Again, change the time. You'll see it shows up on our calendar and event view. Okay, here's an example. This is from my account from last year, my Google account. You can see I have 12 different calendars or so, all with different colors, and it looks somewhat daunting again. But if you look at the color coding, you can see what colors go with what classes or with what calendars. Now, again, I can make it as simple as I want, because I can go over here and just start clicking and unhighlight these calendars, and they start disappearing from the event view. So if I just want to concentrate on one calendar, I can do so. If I want to see how it relates to the other events that I'm having, I can obviously highlight them. Now you can see I can also click display only this calendar, and it takes away everything else. Nothing's deleted, just not viewing. I can start viewing other calendars as they relate to the one I want to work on. I can hide the calendar from the left bar. As you see here, sociology is no longer there. So I need to go back and I want to restore that. By going to this screen, I find the sociology calendar, and you'll see the check marks here. Those check marks will make it show into that left-hand column again. I check it, I hit back to calendar, and once again my sociology has shown back up. Alright, so what would this look like in our calendar that we're hypothetically creating? So if I create a new subject, science, or a new calendar, and it appears here. Personal, I have my subject 1 and science. I can change the colors, again, customize it. Now, when I go to create a new event, I want to make sure that it is the correct calendar. So I put our correct calendar. Now I have blue, yellow, and green.